Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again and we're doing this thing. Okay, so a couple things I gotta unload and get off the brain here. I gotta bring up. Okay, so I thought you guys wanted to see this video here, Super Giant ABX video, and it's doing terribly. It's 10 out of 10, and I thought I saw quite a few people actually ask for it. Although, thing is, I did release it at kind of an inopportune time, a time that I never do, kind of like the opposite time. So we'll see once it hits it's like 24-hour mark, exactly where it stands. But I thought it was a good video, and if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out, because here's the thing: I stopped doing ABX videos because they weren't typically, they just don't do all that well, and if that tends to be the case, because I want to make videos that people actually want to watch. And if it turns out that you guys don't want to watch ABX videos, then I'm not gonna make them. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Next, all right, so I've been talking about this card crafting strategy for kind of lower spenders, free to plays. It won't only apply to them, but it'll apply to other players as well. But the video, for me to actually kind of get the point across, it won't take all that long. So what I'm thinking of actually doing, and I'm thinking of doing this for like the very next video, is doing some card rolling, because I have 100 cards again, and I'm thinking about doing something like this. So one of 3 cards I would be actually happy with. They would have to have a perfect roll, of course, but it would either be the Crescent card, and the Crescent card actually would be the easiest one to roll, because all it needs is energy attack. That's it. That's a 7 quality energy attack. Bada bing, bada boom. But I have 2 cards that are fully crafted right now. This White Fox card has blue max HP, and I'd basically have to roll all the other stats besides the blue max HP and the recovery rate. But I would need 7 quality, energy attack, and the proc on this card in order for it to work. And then we have this baby spider card, and this one has 3 stats on here I wouldn't have to roll: the dodge, max HP, and then the fire resist. I actually want the fire resist. I would roll all the other ones because I would need cooldown where the attack speed is, and obviously I would need all attack where the energy attack is. This I'd probably just roll that as well, but it's got the perfect roll, but it's 4 quality, so I need 7 quality, and I would accept both of the attack stats, nothing less than that. So I want to hear your thoughts on which card I should actually roll. And I'll be checking the comments as soon as I post this video, because I'll be making this video right after this one. I was thinking about doing something like swapping every 100 cards, swapping between which card I actually roll. Baby Spider, then White Fox, then Crescent card, or it doesn't matter which order, but I would just cycle through every 100 cards. Boom. Might actually have better luck that way. That might be the secret sauce to the whole recipe, we can call it. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, comment down below with your thoughts on that. Today's topic, my friend, is we're jumping into Mr. Mephisto here, and I think we're gonna play stage 55. And we're going to, I could do 59, but I think we're gonna do 55, and we're gonna compare, because it's Mal Villain here, and because we got a new member to the squad, and Loki, he continuously impresses me, and we're going to see who's stronger out of the 2. We're going to do full runs here, Loki or Mephisto, and we're going to give them basically the same exact team up here. Here, let's unload this, and it's basically going to look like boom and then boom. Although I think using Mephisto's own lead for him might actually be better. Not okay. It's better in the sense that you can obviously debuff removal for Mephisto is excellent. Plus he gets a 30% fire damage for 15 out of 20 seconds during that debuff, and you can just attack in more situations. You're able to attack just more. But who's stronger, Loki or Mephisto? Because Mephisto, here, let me show you the builds here, because I have basically max build on both of them. And where is my boy Loki here? So he's got 16 Odin's Blessings, fully awakened Hawks. I gotta change that, man. I keep saying every time those damn notifications. All right, I just shut those things off. All right, so yeah, he's got Hawk's Eye, but I've been saying I gotta change that. And then he's got this brilliant energy here. It's got the max proc with 8% beatdown. Uniform is at Mythic. And now for Mephisto, he's got the max you can have it. Besides, he has 60% on the type, versus the 70, but it's max proc on the Brilliant. He's got a full stack with a stage 12 overdrive. He doesn't have the uniform though, so Loki has that benefit on him, but he's got yeah, 20 Odin's blessings there. So yes, let's get this started. Let's take him into Mephisto. Let's see who is actually stronger for Mephisto, because I think you might be shocked. I mean, Mephisto is very, very strong. Loki is very, very strong. Who's going to take the crown? And who should we run first? I don't even know. Something crazy is going to happen here. Alrighty, here we go. You know what? We're going to run Mephisto first, and like I said, we're going to give him the same exact team up. Cyclops lead with Taskmaster for the support, and the best of the best strikers that are actually available here. I mean, some could argue about having, like, you know, Molten Man, you know, for Mephisto, or even for any character, because you have the 20% fire resist, and if you have a lot of fire resist on cards, which I have, like, I think 37%, it kind of synergizes, right? And it helps you stay alive, because that's some of the main issue is actually just staying alive during these runs here, you know, when you're fighting Mephisto. So, but yeah, we're gonna do the full run. It shouldn't take the full 5 minutes. Yeah, and see, that there's the thing. That's why you want to have a debuff removal is very nice, especially for Mephisto, right? Because he can take advantage of his own lead there. And, you know, you could just, you have more opportunity to actually attack. Let's go, is that his proc? Okay, you know, we're just gonna let that rock. We're gonna, I'm sure with the Loki run, there's gonna be some things that kind of happen there. Can we break them down? Okay, I think we broke them down here, less than a minute, which is very, very nice. I wonder how long it's gonna take for Loki, but yeah, like a situation like this, I mean, I think you can still attack, but you know, having that debuff removal is it's just better for you. We got a proc activating again here. We're about to go into the rage phase. We're at 15 bars, and you know what? Right after this, he's gonna do his purple runway type deal, which is I don't mind that. Okay, here we, oh nice, we dodged it. But as long as we have the, you know, the rage where he's kind of frozen here, we can still attack. You know, we just don't want that proc to activate right now, which it didn't, which is very nice. So we're just gonna wait for his purple deal here. Pop R2, pop R5 and R4. We're gonna get hit a little bit, but it's okay because Mephisto's got some pretty nice defenses here. And let's go back and pop him down. Yeah, this is going to take the full 5 minutes. Shouldn't. I like how his tier 3 kind of claps back after the phase there. Okay, don't give me your purple. Don't give me your purple. Oh, he's got this. Kind of lost some damage there as he went into the iframe. Dude, I don't know what it is. Sometimes with Mephisto's damage, it's like it's non-existent. I don't know if it's like he's dodging or what's happening, but it's like he's missing hits. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get hit here. Might not have been smart. Okay, get up. And that's another thing. Having his own lead. You can attack during those phases. This way you can charge up his tier 3 because, you know, let's face it, most of his damage is on his tier 3. I mean, look at all those bars on his tier 3 as opposed to just his regular rotation, as it is with most characters. But yeah, I'm going to do the same thing here. So this way on the next rotation, I have his tier 3 ready to pop off, right? Ready to pop off with that snake. Alright, yep, here we go. Boom, should be a done deal right here. Bye-bye. Minute and 27 seconds left. Stage 55. He does have the double supports, but hey, you know, you use what you got. All right, so can Loki beat Mephisto's time there? I don't know. He set a high bar. That's a pretty nice clear time there, but I don't know, man. My man Loki, he's been impressing us left and right. So man, let's find out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who is stronger, Loki or Mr. Mephisto? And I know some of you guys don't like this when I actually record the clip and then play it, but the run was just giving me a hard time, and it's just easier this way. I actually. Oh, and by the way, you're going to see, like right here, the video just for some reason, it just pauses. It'll pick back up in just a second, though. And from this point forward, it's actually good. But in any case, yeah, typically I run this with Thanos lead. And the way I run it, it's just using Thanos at a certain point because I swap right at the beginning of the second phase after I attack with Loki. Right when he does his first stun machine, and you'll see because I swap another character in then, but it's just easier that way. Also, another thing is for World Boss Legend, I like to get the pillars in, even if it activates the next phase. Okay, so Mephisto, it took him the better part of a minute to actually get down this. I think it was 4:05. In my previous runs, I've had it down as soon as like 4:25 with Loki. Yeah. Pretty bananas. But here I like to get an additional attack in. Now I could probably switch up my strategy and not do that and do something different. But this way when I swap Loki back in, it doesn't matter if Cyclops dies. But this way when I swap Loki back in, I have his tier 3 and there's big damage on his tier 3. So right there, yeah, I swap, try to get this attack. And sometimes his 3 doesn't want to hit. But right here, get him down to the 15 bar mark or the rage phase, whichever comes first, right? And another thing, having Thanos, he's so fast. He's got crazy fast movement speed, and Loki is, he's so slow, man. Mephisto, he's not the fastest, but he's definitely one of the faster ones. It's not to the point where you're like, oh my God, come on, like, you know, you're about to get trapped up, and you're like, what are you doing? Just move, man. But Loki's getting through this, no problemo. Honestly, I don't think this was a very good run on my part. I think I could have definitely done some things a bit different. And you'll see, I actually mess up a rotation in this phase here. I didn't hit the 5th skill. I think it didn't hit, and then I actually went back and hit it after 4, like a knucklehead. I don't know, it's just something I do. But man, those bars are flying. And even though the proc activates, I still think it's better to have the pillars come down just for World Boss, not for ABX. The rotation for ABX stands. Yeah, right here. Okay, I did not hit the 5. I just left it. But there's damage loss there, that's for sure. And I'm waiting for the tier 3 to charge here because I don't want to hit another skill and risk actually missing the proc. So, but I go in, attack with it, get this rotation right. He kind of moves out of the targeting range of that attack there. And I think it's wise with Loki to actually attack during, like if you don't have his tier 3 up, you know, do his rotation, charge it. And there again, he's just so slow, man. I thought I was going to make that, but I was way off because Loki is just so damn slow. So Mephisto was 127, I believe. 127. And yeah, I could have got a perfect run with Loki, and it definitely would have sped it up. But because I think I've done this faster with Thanos lead. I've definitely done this faster with Thanos lead. Now I think about it. But he basically clocking in at the same time as Mephisto with... Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like my run with Mephisto was more to the to the side of perfect than this Loki run here. So you could take that in consideration. Plus, I swapped out one of the strikers, but Mephisto's just the ease of his, you know, his survivability, his durability for playing Mephisto is definitely easier. It took me more runs just to get this run, just to keep Loki alive, and that could just be because I don't have enough practice with this particular team using Loki. But let me get the game back on, and we'll be back. And we are back. All right, so guys, you saw it. So Loki and Mephisto both clocked in at the same time. But everything I mentioned, take that into consideration, right? You know, that I missed that the 5 on that rotation there, and just some things were a little wonky. But you know where your Mephisto clocks in for you when playing Mephisto. So you should be able to get a good idea of where Loki will play in. But I have to imagine not many people, if you don't have a rage on them, or if you don't have a brilliant energy, then you probably have a rage on them. I don't know. Are many of you guys playing Loki with either regular or a mighty energy? I can't see many people doing that, because I don't know. I would like to see the difference between rage and like a regular or a mighty energy for World Boss Legend. Godzillanator, you should have done that before you put the brilliant on him, you knucklehead. I think I was in too much of a rush to actually see what his work actually amounted to. But as you can see, Loki is definitely strong for Mephisto, as he is for ABX. We're going to have to compare him against other characters, but I thought it'd be nice to actually do a full run and compare him against, you know, one of the strongest characters for Mephisto, which actually ends up being Mephisto. There are some other ones, though. Honestly, I haven't done much testing in the realm of comparing characters for Mephisto. Typically, it's all null. It's all null. We'll have to get on that train. If there's any particular, you know, I call them Battle World, right? It's Battle World. Or is it Battle Dome? I call it one or the other. And we gotta pair up, I don't know, 3-4 characters, right? Because we got Doom, Loki now, Mephisto, you know, Super Giant. I don't know. Yeah, okay. We do have villain, right? Where you can just do all villain. Either there's Blast too. We can just do all villain. So you got take your pick, right? Moonstone, Doom, Super Giant, even Proxima. She's a good one. She's definitely good for Mephisto. But I'm gonna end the video there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and comment with your thoughts on what I mentioned at the beginning of the video, which is the card, right? I gotta talk about the new strategy that I have for actually card crafting, because I think it might help some players out who aren't privy to this information. And if you like my idea about cycling through every 100 cards, right? I'll roll the baby spider, next 100 cards, white fox, next 100 cards, crescent card. I think that could be something special. And also in the video, because like I said, I have 100 cards, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll a card. Comment with the first card we should start with, because I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Crescent. I'm kind of leaning either between Crescent and Baby Spider. Those are the 2 cards that I'm thinking, but let me know your thoughts. So, ladies and gentlemen, you better stay tuned. You stay breezy, but most of all, friend, you stay safe out there now. Peace.